Hey, what's going on, you guys? Majestic Walrus here, bringing you another Modern Warfare 3 commentary as usual. And I have a couple of topics that I want to cover today, but let's just start with the largest, the commentary topic. I just want to talk about the differences in how we view the game between the guys who are competitive, the guys who watch the YouTube videos, Team Art's tricks and tips. Those are some pretty good videos. In case you haven't seen those, I would check those out. And the guys who, just play a little bit on the weekend, don't really know what's going on in the game, and just play it for fun. Just kill 30 minutes on the weekend or something. And first, a little bit about myself. I played Call of Duty 4. I played a little bit of that. Back then, I was still on the PC, and then I also played some Modern Warfare 2 on the PC. I'm not. I don't. Oh, right. My Steam account got disabled halfway through that game, so I never got to really finish through. I never really got to play through the whole entire game, like the whole year-long cycle that is the Call of Duty cycles. Um, and then Black Ops, halfway through, I got Black Ops on the PC because I was still playing PC, and then halfway through the Black Ops life cycle, I got an Xbox, and then like 2 months before Modern Warfare 3, 2 months before the end of the Black Ops life cycle, I started finding guys like XJaws on YouTube, and I was like, wow, I was just blown away by these guys. And then I started discovering more and more, and I started learning that there were guys who were really good at this game, and that it was possible to be pretty good at this game, and that there were also like strategies and guns and perk combinations that you can use. Because back in the COD 4, Modern Warfare 2, and early Black Ops days, I was terrible at this game. I was really bad, and you know, like I believe it was like a struggle for me to get a napalm strike back in Black Ops when I was on the PC and still newbieing it up on there. And one thing that I thought was interesting was I can't remember a single time that I raged, that I was frustrated with the game. I'm pretty sure I always had fun. I don't remember a whole lot of COD 4 games. I don't know why that's so hard for me to say. COD 4 games. That was like 4 years ago though, and I haven't played it since. But I can't remember a single time when I got frustrated with the game. When I got frustrated with Modern Warfare 2, and I think we all know that that game was full of a whole lot of bullshit. I can't remember a single time when I was mad that some guy just killed me with a noob tube, or had just gone down into second chance or last stand or whatever they want to call it, final stand, and had just killed me even though he should have been dead. I just never knew what was really going on, and I think that goes with the saying "ignorance is bliss." Because I didn't know this, I didn't know that I was being cheated out of a life. I didn't know I was being cheated out of a kill streak, and I just thought that was just how the game was gonna go. And this I also saw this the other day. Me and my friends, we had this study group together over the weekend, and we decided to take a break halfway through, play some Modern Warfare 3. And me and my friend, we were going to play some Modern Warfare 3 split screen multiplayer. And before the game, I asked my friend how he liked this game, and he said that he really liked it, that he loved it, he thought it was fantastic, that it was just a really good game. And I was like, really, really, man? Because I like this game and all, but in my opinion, and I think in a lot of other people's opinions, it's not the best. There's definitely some improvements that can be made, but there are some stuff in this game that I do like. Like the specialists and such. I think that they added some good things, but it's not completely there yet. But that's way off topic. My friend also, he doesn't play seriously though. He doesn't even have an Xbox. He only plays when he goes over to like his friends' houses and all that. So we hopped into a game, and it was okay. Like I did fine. I think I went like 20 and 14 or something. But I was already getting frustrated already within our first game. And my friend, he was having a good time. And I checked his score at the end of the game, and he went like 3 and 16. But he really didn't care at all. He didn't really notice. He was just having fun. And I asked him also what he thought of Dead Man's Hand, and he had no idea what that was. He just liked the game. He didn't really care. He didn't notice that he was being cheated, or he didn't care about his score or his KD or any of that. Um, and he didn't notice this. He didn't get mad at the game or any of that. And I thought that was interesting. How it's like us guys who take this seriously or are competitive, and know what's going on. We're the guys who are going to be getting frustrated. And I think that's also why COD 4 was a lot of these guys, the YouTube guys and all that, their favorite game, because it really came down to whoever with the better shot, whoever had tactics like sound whoring, like drop shotting and all that, that's the guy who's going to win the gunfight. Not some guy with ballistic vest and a Type 95 from across the map. But I'm getting a little off topic here. I think I said what I wanted to say. Let me know if you guys agree or disagree or any of that. But getting on to my second thing, also, if you guys heard in my last video, me and my friend Zach or ZWald96, we started playing some game battles the other day. We only played about 2 matches, and we did pretty badly in them. The other teams were just much better than us, and we were thinking about doing a series called Road to Round 3. And in case you don't know how game battles works, you basically pick a game mode that you're going to play, and you try to find a game with it, and it could be domination, it could be TDM, it can be anything. And we're playing doubles, by the way. So it's just me and Zach against 2 other guys. And basically you play 3 different rounds on 3 different maps, 3 different games basically. And whoever wins the best of 3 wins the whole thing. So basically, if our team was to win 1 game and then the other team was to win 1 game, is whoever wins the 3rd game is gonna win the whole thing. Or if we win the first 2 games, then we automatically win. But so far, we haven't been able to win 2 games. Both the games that we played, the other teams beat us pretty badly within the first 2 games. So we're gonna do a series called Road to Round 3, where we basically just try to get to that 3rd round. And I'll try recording them, post them up for you guys. Maybe just post up the game where we actually get it, or just the good games. Let me know if you guys are interested in this, or if you just think that this is a really stupid idea. Because you guys are the guys who I'm bringing the content to, so I don't want to bring you something that you don't want to see. So let me know if you guys are interested in seeing this. Another thing I was also interested in doing was getting together with a full party of you guys sometime, probably Friday, later at night, like 5 o'clock, probably my time, east, west, I think. I have no idea what time zones are. I'll put this all in the description. But basically, I've found myself getting into a lot of games where I'm matched with a bunch of really terrible players. Like, for example, I just played a game, a domination, and I was literally carrying my whole entire team. I went 31-10, I think. I had like 7 caps. No one else on my team went positive, and I was just carrying them the whole entire way. And I'm getting really sick of this, because I've been finding I do this a lot. Unfortunately, a lot of people at my school, they don't play video games, they don't play Call of Duty, and they don't play Xbox overall. So I normally find myself playing alone in games, and it's just getting kind of annoying. And I've always found that I have a lot more fun, and that I obviously do a lot better. And I'm sure anyone else who has played in a full party will tell you this, that you play a lot better when you have a full team, and when you have a bunch of guys who are working together, or even just guys who are just decent at the game, who are going to be decent, who are going to be hopping on those flags in the game. And so I want to get together in a game, probably Friday night, Saturday, with some of you guys, try and get a full party and, just do some work. So add me on Xbox if you're interested. My gamer tag's XMajesticWalrus. Seriously, guys, just add me. I'll put my gamer tag in the description, and hopefully we'll be able to play sometime. This commentary is wrapping up now. One other thing I also wanted to touch on was I'm getting so close to the Moab. The other day I went on a 19-gun streak, I believe. And then just yesterday, I went on a 17-gun streak. And I know that you got to think that's not too close, but first of all, I went out there with my S&D layout, with my S&D class. Even though it was team deathmatch, I pressed the wrong class by accident. And I'm like, oh, well, whatever. We're just going to lose anyways. Because we were already down by like 1,000 points. This is a team deathmatch, by the way. And I just started doing work. These guys were really terrible. I don't think anyone on the other team had prestiged. And it was just, I was doing ridiculously well. And I didn't have specialists. I didn't have anything. And I ended up going on 17-gun streak. And the whole way through, I'm like, oh, I'm getting it. I'm going to get this Moab. These guys didn't stand a chance. And I was like, I'm going to get a support Moab. This is going to be awesome. But unfortunately, because it was team deathmatch, we hit the max number of kills and the game ended. and that was a real bummer. But hopefully I'll be able to get this thing soon. And hopefully I'll be able to bring you guys a Moab gameplay for once, because, I really want this. And, I'm thinking it'll also be a little bit easier if I'm playing with at least one or two guys who I know are going to be good and, can help me out, maybe can watch my back and all that, and just work together instead of having a bunch of randoms running into walls and all that. But that's all for today. My name is MW3, and I'm out. Peace.